Hey everyone, welcome back to today's episode of Authors Allies. We are going to get a little spicy today, talking about something that may be just a wee bit unpopular. How authors can ethically use AI without losing their voice. I know many of you are torn about using AI, especially when it comes to protecting your creativity and maintaining the authenticity of your work. And you're absolutely right. Your story, your voice, and your book should always be yours, right? But here's the truth. AI is not here to replace us. It's here to help us. Think of it like a smart assistant that takes some of the marketing, admin, and brainstorming tasks off of your plate. This way, you have more time to do what you love. Write your stories, do anything, actually. It gives you more time for everything else that isn't part of the marketing. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the ethical and creative ways you can use AI to save time, spark new ideas, and connect with your readers without compromising your art. Are you ready to dive in? Grab your cup of joe. Let's get started. How can authors ethically use AI without losing your voice? Tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable do you feel about using AI right now? I'd love if you let me know in the comments or feel free to shoot me over a DM and just tell me how comfortable you are using it and let's have a conversation about it. Remember, AI is a support tool. It's not a creative replacement. So, what are some things that you could do with AI? Here are a few ideas. Most of my authors come to me with complaints about not having enough time in order to do social media and newsletters. This is really where AI can shine for you. Using it as a marketing support to help with those products is a great idea. The other thing that AI can do is it can help you brainstorm ideas. A lot of authors will say that they may get stuck or have a little writing slump and they're looking at a certain scene and they're just not sure kind of what to do next. You can have an actual back and forth little conversation with AI, particularly once you get it trained in your voice, that you can brainstorm some ideas that might help you get out of your little writing slump, right? That may help you be able to move your story along. So, brainstorming is perfect. You can help brainstorm book titles. You can use it to brainstorm blog post ideas. You can use it to brainstorm some of your launch campaign strategies. So, brainstorming is a really big way to be able to use AI and moving your author business forward. The ways with social media that you can use it are going to be things like caption writing, doing hashtag ideas, asking engagement questions. For instance, you could tell your AI to write a Facebook post to announce your book signing event. You could have AI ask various questions of your readers. The other thing you can do is have AI help you create carousels and slides. One of the things that I do when I'm working on social media posts to go with my blogs, a lot of times I will put some of my blog information into Gemini or ChatGPT, and I will ask AI to give me some suggestions on carousels that I can do on my Instagram. And it will give me some suggestions, and then it will even tell me what to put on the carousel text portion. So you may have your post with the photo, and then it will give me some ideas on what to put on those specific slides. I always get a little bit lost on that, and I'm like, do I want to write this? Do I want to write that? And having that other opinion per se is really helpful for what to do on those. I also particularly like to use my ChatGPT when it comes to subject lines for emails. I want to get the highest open rate possible on my emails, and my emails average somewhere in a 30 to 40% open rate. So that's really good. In order to keep it up there, I need to have subject lines that are going to be really interesting. Sometimes I will take a social media post and use that as my actual email to send out this week, and I will put the post into some sort of AI, and I will ask it to suggest 5 subject lines that would intrigue someone to open the post. You can also use it to ask you for newsletter topics in general. So we could say, generate an email inviting readers to download my next free book sample. Generate an email inviting readers to share my book with someone else. All sorts of ways to use email to give us some ideas. Again, the whole idea is that we are using it for 3 main things as an author. We're using it for brainstorming ideas, we're using it to help with our social media, and we're using it to help with our email. We are not using it to write a book. We are not using it to ghostwrite a book. We are not using it for any of that particular stuff. This podcast episode is based off of a blog that I wrote on our website. I have created a worksheet with some prompts that you can try, and I'll list that link in the show notes for you. I also want to give a shout out to my friend Martha Brown. Martha runs an amazing Facebook group and teaches all about using AI and training it to work for you. She offered me one of her top AI bundles as a gift just for the listeners. I'll list the link in the show notes to get her time-savvy mom's secret stash of gifts. I've been having so much fun in her group learning to save time. So, to wrap up, I am not an advocate of using AI to write fictional novels, but I hope by now you are seeing that AI can be your marketing assistant friend. Using various AI apps for creating promotional content such as social media pieces, blurbs about your book, and writing newsletter or email content is an easy way to help streamline your marketing tasks so you can spend more time writing your next book. Be sure to like and subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss future episodes. And in the meantime, be sure to check out the notes to get a copy of the Helpful Prompts worksheet. Thanks for listening. Happy writing and have a great day. That's all for this episode of Authors Allies. We hope you enjoyed our exploration of the literary world. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode where we'll have more fascinating interviews, book reviews, and marketing tips. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform. Leave us a review and share us with a friend. To get your free copy of our ebook, 10 Steps to Your Ultimate Book Marketing Plan, be sure to head over to our show notes. Until next time, happy reading and writing.